reason are her only crown. Broken mirror, a million shades of light. The only good fades away, but just you and I can find the answer, and then we can run to the end of the world. We can run to the end of the world. We met in the mist of morning and parted deep in the night. Broken sword and shield and tears that never fall, but run through the heart washed away by the darkest water. The world is peaceful and still. Broken mirror, a million shades of light. The omega fades away, but just you and I can find the answer, and then we can run to the end of the world. We can run to the end of the world.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Xenogears. I forgot what I was playing for a second, and gosh dang it. We're almost correct, but not quite. I forgot to turn on my second light, and once again, between every single stream, the cats move the camera slightly. Stop playing with the camera, kitties. It's weird that they do that to... Ow! It's weird that do they do that too? Because they shouldn't really be able to get to it. You know, I mean, it's like, it's hard for me to move it. How do they move it? Technical issues are awesome. I love technical issues. Man, Heartless, if you've never been here at the beginning of the stream, Persona Music always, like, directly pre streams because Persona is awesome. I love Persona. Persona is what started my channel. I got a whole lot of love for it. And I also need to turn that off, or you will get like reverbs in the in-game music, and nobody likes reverbs. Not a single goddamn person likes reverbs. And then lastly, turn you on and turn you on. If you've never played Persona music, or Persona, how did you know that was Persona music? So, last time we played this, and the title kind of says this, but we were about to either get to Shakhan or about to watch Shakhan escape. One of the two. I got thoroughly lost in the dungeon and had to go down a whole bunch of places before I finally found where I was supposed to be. Where the hell am I? Oh, derp. No, I already... So, did I find Shakhan? Because, yeah, we're in Nissan, because Nissan's being attacked? I'm really... I thought I was about to fight Shakhan. Am I dumb? Like, where are we exactly? Because I remember Nissan was getting attacked when we came here, but then we went to, like, the little bunker place, and I thought we had just fought to the interior of that, because this is Nissan, isn't it? But it's Nissan after the people come back. So what the hell are we doing? Well, it's making me go through Nissan. Like, this can't be an earlier save because the people are here. And the people weren't here the first time I came through Nissan. So, does that mean... did Shakhan get away with... I'm pretty sure I didn't actually fight Shakhan. I have no memories of this. What is etiquette? Is that like etiquette? I'm really kind of lost in what I'm doing because this is not what I thought I was doing. Okay, if I run through here... What would you do with a coin if I gave you one? So what's going on at the cathedral, if anything? It won't let me go behind the cathedral, which makes sense, because that's sort of like taken off. Whole bunch of nothing going on here. Yo, where the nuns at? He's not a news channel, so does that mean he is Jon Stewart? Because if he was Jon Stewart, I would totally watch that. Jon Stewart's amazing. So real quick, I want to try and find out... This is one of the things I feel like I need feel like I need to watch the end of my last stream, because I really thought I was right about to fight Shakhan. I even titled the stream that I was about to fight Shakhan, but apparently that's not what I'm doing. So yeah, there's nothing to do here. Like, what the hell? Okay, just to make sure I'm not completely losing my mind, which I very well may be. So that's level 57, and Gate 1 Margie. And that's 40 hours in, so this is definitely the most advanced save. Hey, go for it. I'm always willing to learn about new people. And then destroy them. So, Gate 1 Margie. I remember the gates, but I think they said Shakhan would go to a gate after he fled, because he couldn't go back to the capital, and we busted him up. I don't remember if we actually fought him, though, is the thing. I just want to see what this is. Well, there's something up here for sure. I think that's my ship, though. The new ship I developed. Whoa, okay. I was like, that thing survived? One experience. Giddy up. I will take your word for it, Lance, because I thoroughly thought I was somewhere else in this game. So let me see if I can find some party members in the sun. Because I was, like, all week, I just sort of blinked and thought that... Did you make it with a real moose? Okay, no party members in here. Doesn't seem to be any party members in the cathedral, because I kind of went through that whole place. The whole place. Oh, here's some party members. Still be certain of the gate's true form. Do you want to change? I said yes. Oh, change to you. I don't want to change to you. I just wanted to, you know, change. What are you doing? It's like you're wearing a Power Ranger helmet. So I think Bart is a required member for right here, because it won't let me get rid of him. Because he's just the last person that always changes out. That cave Shakhan's heading for is directly west of Nasan. It's possible the remainder of his forces are gathered in there. Okay, cave directly west of Nasan. So I was actually kind of on the right track. Because I did remember them saying something about a gate and a cave in Nasan. But, really... So I guess I am right. I'm about to, in theory, fight Nasan. Oh, I guess I have to go to the world map before I can go west. Boo! So what happened with the moose cake? Did you successfully make it explode? So there is a dot directly west of Nasan. Though I'm not seeing anything on the map. Is this supposed to be Cape Conception? Because I don't know what Cape Sap... Damn it. What Cape Caption means. This is a cake for people that can't hear. Cake Caption. I'm so dumb. Ignis's gate. Ignis, interesting. That means fire. What the? That hole wasn't there last time. Okay, that's what I thought it meant. They're survivors of the last battle. Well, they must not want to survive very much. Hey! Don't avoid my attacks. My attacks are amazing. Ow. Maybe I should have upgraded Bart. Huh. I thought these guys would be dead by now. What? Why can't you do damage, my friend? Whoops, I thought that was Bart. I almost want to go back and upgrade Bart because he's almost dead just from this. Sure, Lance. I'm pretty sure that's what people have been talking about anyway, and it doesn't work yet. Everyone thought that there'd be like a percent thing that doesn't work at this point. Those guys, it seems like they were waiting for us. What if we come first if we'd have stepped on it? Oh god, it's gotta go on. It's gonna be an eternal embarrassment if we let them get away. Real quick, just because Bart is already getting his, like, ass handed to him, let me go upgrade his gear. Because I can't help but notice that, A, Faye is not 100% in terms of the EP department, which means he needs to rest, and B, there was something that came after and B, but I don't know what it is now. I am so bad at that. Okay. So, like, that's good. That's good. I thought that was the Brigadier. Oh, that's what the Bart just got. So wait a minute. The new gear that Bart just got. Was it just damage then? Okay, Lance, like, let me know how to do them then. Because this is definitely the Brig 18500, which is better than these, but yet he sure didn't have it a second ago. I guess he was just damaged, in which case it's still a good thing I came back here. Because he was definitely at like 9,000. 9,000! Yeah, I don't care about your husband, lady. Nobody does. Nobody likes your husband. I remember he got one, I didn't realize it was like heavily damaged when almost no one else was damaged. Oh, if I have 15 of those, I probably don't need ones that give me 500 health. Do I not have... There we go. Looking for those. Because I don't see a place to sleep, which is unfortunate. I like sleeping. Bum, ba-da-bum. Items. I got an extra 3, so I can just do that instead of going to an inn. Because really, I'm pretty sure I spend less on getting 3 of those and using them than going to an inn. Alright, back to the cave. We're going deeper into Shakhan's cave. That sounds way dirtier than I meant it to. Shoo-shoo-shoo-ya. Good old Hob Jerky. Welcome back, Atlas. I don't know what that is, but I'm not stepping on it. I refuse. This is the gate generator? SC used to stand for StarCraft, because when the channel very first began, I was going to be commentating StarCraft matches. Because I love StarCraft. But then, like, everyone was doing that. Punk. Not only was he sitting on the throne, he also controlled this. That's not my voice at all. Exactly, I am a punk. I'm so glad you noticed. To think you knew about the existence of the gate. Very interesting. The gate which divided Solarius from the Earth was under the supervision of the Ethos. In the beginning, it was supervised without any true knowledge of what it did. However, over the years, the Ethos did their own experiments to reveal its true nature. And they learned how to use it. And for the sake of freeing ourselves from Solarius, we discovered a new way of using it. Are you gonna draw power from it? That seems like a terrible idea. This was your original intention. Well, yeah. I can't believe he went to an area where he's strong and has resources. How dare he? I entered through this cavern. He's wanted energy from the gate generator. Something's not right. This can't be. This is ridiculous. This thing should be able to pull an adequate amount of energy from the gate. There shouldn't have been any problems in the design. Why? Why doesn't it move? What, did you mess up? If my father knew it was set up by a jerk like this, he'd turn over his grave. Didn't need this anyway. I'll take you my... No, you won't. If you want to take me by yourself, you wouldn't have run away like 3 times. Is that Groff? Because Groff is definitely the guy that's like obsessed with power and hurting things. What? Who? Him again? Groff? If that is Groff, he just seems to like show up whenever he freaking wants to. I swear he's got like NPC powers. He just teleports around. How'd he get here? Yep, Groff. I am Groff, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power? Power? What kind of power? I have the power of the gate, as long as I get this machine to move. Your powers are superficial. The tools in which you produced with your immature intellect. Okay. Immature. So does that mean that Groff is... Because here's the thing. I feel like... I thought about this for a while. I feel like the Solarians have been doing experiments into the very essence of things. Because it definitely feels like both Groff and Id are fundamentally incomplete. Id is reduced down to his very like animalistic instincts. Groff is completely and utterly obsessed with power. Even Ramses and Miang, Miang just seems devoted to Ramses, and it feels like that they're just overwhelmingly consumed with a single personality trait. Because in the essence, to make a pure person, they ended up like ruining the personality. I was thinking about that earlier. Although with immature intellect, it may mean that Groff isn't obsessed with power because of a defect or because of a mistake in making him. And maybe he was one of the ones that was creating people, and he's trying to make the most powerful people. So he may not be in that same boat as everyone else. What are you saying? Superficial power? The meager efforts of the meager efforts of this land dwellers are insignificant next to the true and only power. I shall endow you with my true powers. Endow. I can pronounce. My fist is the divine. This is exactly the kind of thing that made me think of this guy as Akuma when I first met him. My fist can break the goddamn earth. Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden power. And I feel like a lot of the sheep are derived from, they're trying to unlock some core essence that used to exist in the past. And the Solarians still have, but are they at like an evolutionary dead end? Is that what's happening? And so they're trying to figure out how to re-access it, because maybe the Solarians have lost ability to reproduce or something? I don't know. Interesting. Count as in to, like, you know, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, or count as in the Count of Monte Cristo. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious mother of destruction. Die 1,000 deaths! Wait, am I fighting or is Groff fighting? Nope, it's me. Okay, so I'm not able to, like, retarget the, hose. I also can't apparently do any damage. Do a little damage with that. Okay, and that thing does actual, like, for real damage. Well, everything looks like a Pokemon anymore. Okay, so supposedly, Hyper Mode 15%. So now I just have to wait for Hyper Mode to actually activate. God damn, will you please go to Hyper Mode? Attack level infinite. Well, that did damage. And I see why this would be basically impossible if you didn't have Hyper Mode 5%. So you just kind of have to wait for that to happen, because that seems to be the only way I can actually do damage. Hyper mode 10%. This is kind of like really. Oh, okay, he's actually doing something. Will you just do damage to yourself? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Wow. It says 5% there. I'm a little bit. I'm not sure that these are actual, like, for real percentages. Cause I don't feel like I should have made that easily. Not really complaining, mind you. So eventually, am I gonna learn other hyper attacks? Because right now I've only got the most basic one. My attacks are so basic. Oh my god. He's used Seal Punch on me. Oh, interesting. And that... Okay, so Hyper Mode does use all your attack levels. I mean, that makes sense. Why wouldn't it? Definitely can't really complain about that. So Hyper Mode is 5%. So that's why Faye is just rocking and rolling my house off. Faye is also immune to being hit. Faye doesn't have time for it to take damage. Hyper Mode 20%. Come on, I made 5%. I really want to hit this guy. Ow. Should I stop attacking? Oh, that's interesting, Lego, because when I saw Seal Punch, my first response was, "Kiss from a rose in the grave." Okay, Faye. I really wish you would go into Hyper Mode, my friend. Good. I was afraid to go after Faye, but I apparently even if you skip your turn, because at one point I healed and he still did it. Alright. Can you die, please? Dude, go into hyper mode. Stop not going into hyper mode. Okay, good. We're back to this. So now he's healing as a counterattack. Crap, and now he's healing regardless. God damn it, how do I hit him then? Because he's gonna heal as a counterattack. Because, like... Yeah, I don't know how you do this. So that's completely pointless. So what do you do? Because it seems like the only way to do any actual damage to him is to go into hyper mode. Because you can't charge death blows without doing that, as far as I know. If I get multiple of them using hyper mode at the same time, please go away, phone. Not right now. Dude, will you please? Hyper mode's 25%. Just go into hyper mode. You're the only one in the entire battle that hasn't. And that's what I should have done. Ow! Stop beating me up, sir. Stop! Ow! Dude, you're at 35%! Come on! Freaking slacker? Why'd I have to bring you? Yeah. Freaking annoying. Cat! Do not fall on the tablet, you idiots! Well, I don't think you can beat this fight without it. I'm not sure I want to beat it regardless. No, I will beat it with regardless. God damn. Now, part of me wonders, has anyone in the history of this game ever sat here and actually let 72,000 experience? Because it's just, it goes down one at a time. Holy crap. You could, like, go to dinner and come back and this would still be going. I'm not waiting, though. Animo Wave. How? This can't be! Well, so much for Akuma's power. Shakhan. 12 years ago, if you weren't so hungry for power, Margie would still have her family. They wouldn't have had to live out in the desert. What would you know, you thornburn brat? Throne? You can have that. King's got to carry the heaviest responsibilities of all. That's a tough racket. Something you never understand, punk. I mean, that's true, but I'm not sure how much Bart knows about that either. He's never ruled. The gate's on fire. It's falling apart. We need to get out of here. Well, actually, it looks like Shakhan's on fire. The gate's just kind of sparking. With electricity. Electricita. Electricitare. So we're not going to stay around to make sure Shakhan actually dies? That seems like a terrible idea in an RPG. I played a lot of RPGs, and that never ends well. Is it 3 gates? I thought it was 5 gates. Okay, that definitely wasn't where I just was. I was inside a mountain, not under the sea. Because there was no, like, declination in altitude when I was in there. It's not like I went down at all, so how did that happen? Oh, where did I get 5 from? Alright, Bart, you retook your city. Faye? If anything, I'm your friend, alright? What do you mean, if anything? I know we've had a crazy relationship, but above everything else, I'm your friend. I just think it's true because my introduction to Bart was when he tried to kill me. Sig, he won't change no matter what I do, will ya? So, that's the... Have we ever addressed the fact that Sig is related to you? Because he used his eye to unlock one of the gates whenever, you know, Margie wasn't there. But I don't think they've ever actually addressed who he really is. What is the matter, young master? Nah, because I gotta do what I was asked. The good people of Ave. This is Bartholomew Fatima, 19th king of Ave, son of Edbert Fatima the 4th. I can see why you didn't want to be Edbart Fatima the 5th. Edbart is one of the stupidest names I've ever seen. First, one must apologize for the trouble caused by one's unavoidably lengthy absence from the palace. One especially wants to give one's condolences to those who lost their family in the war with Kislev. One will immediately call a truce with Kislev and begin reparations to the victims of both countries. All citizens drafted as soldiers will also be allowed to return home. Let's work together towards the rebuilding of Ave. One also has another but final but important message. Declaration from the will of Edbard IV, who wished only for peace for his kingdom. I, Bartholomew Fatima, 19th King of Aved, do hereby decree, from this day forth, I shall abandon the monarchy and create the Republic of Aved. Your master? What in Aved are you doing? They're like, we spent 20 years trying to get you the throne back. You had it for 5 minutes. It was my father's wish. I'm sorry, but they worked so hard for many long years to restore me to the throne. And now I'm no longer in line to be king. Or anything else for that matter. So you're free to go. What are you saying? Unbelievable. I have a feeling that Sigurd, at least, is completely okay with this. Master Sigurd? Can't you hear the crowd outside? They've chosen you as their king. You're going to be very busy. Sig? Won't you need some capable assistance? Well, I don't feel like I feel like as soon as they made a republic, the people would completely be like, no, we want to, I don't think no, we want you to be king. We don't want to rule ourselves. That's scary. Although I'm sure there would be some like that. Hi, kitty. Whoa. Whoa, kitty. All right. Well, I also I wish, was there anything that up until now indicated that Bart's father wanted a republic to be formed? That seemed to come just out of nowhere. Yeah, my father wanted this, and everyone's like, what the fuck? No, he didn't. We knew your dad, son. Oh, young master, you still haven't rested yet? Dude, he just got to be king. It's time for a freaking party. Just hope you're doing better than, like, Tsar Nicholas, who literally had people die because he didn't order enough vodka. Old Mason, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? Where was the guy born? Okay, good. I'm glad this is coming up, because they totally teased it, and then they did nothing with it. Nothing! You must have. He's got blue eyes. It's the Fatima Jasper. Well, he has the Fatima Jasper. He doesn't just have blue eyes. Not every blue-eyed person in the world is related to you, buddy. Man, what an egotist. Well, it was long ago. Well, obviously, because he's got white hair, he's an old fuck. His Majesty and I were still young. Long before His Majesty knew the young master's mother. His Majesty was in love with a certain girl from a small religious sect east of Aved. Is this why Margie is sort of referred to as Bart's sister? I mean, not like literally sister, but like cousins, because they're related as well. So it was quite different from Nissan. Oh no, different from Nissan. Never mind. And the ethos, but she was very beautiful. Then she just disappeared. Later, there were rumors of her having a child. But I thought, I guess I'm just basing it on hair, which isn't fair. She disappeared. Your father abandoned her? Ni no Kuni is an interesting game, but I feel like it is famous because of its art style, not because of its gameplay. The story is pretty straightforward and obvious, frankly. But as far as I know, it was the opposite. His Majesty was the one abandoned. Sig is from Aved's eastern desert. Indeed. When he was 10, he was assigned to His Majesty King Edabot as a squire. Flashback. Flashback and flash forward. Wait, what? This isn't a flashback. You just walked out in the middle of a story, dude. Man, I know you're a king, but be less of an asshole. Yeah, mouse. So I guess he doesn't have white hair. He has just kind of like a pale blonde hair. Yeah, I can't sleep. Yeah, so much has happened at once. Hey, Sig, what was your mother like? I don't know, Lance, because I've heard that the art team isn't working on it. And, like, the art team is the biggest thing going for Ni no Kuni. So if, oh, who are those guys? The guys that did, like, Howl's Moving Castle and all those guys. If they're not the ones designing it, and they're not the ones doing the, like, character and, you know, the cutscenes and everything, then that's, like, its biggest draw gone. She died when I was but a child. Well, hi. Do you have any memories of her? What kind of person was she? Well, she was very kind, but I suppose most kids would say that. Seriously, I'm sorry. Damn near any child that loses a parent when they're very young, when they're like 5 or less, are going to like build up this romanticized idea of what their parent was. Because you don't remember things back that far ago. I mean, like, unless your, you know, parent serially like beat you, that's going to be what you remember. When I was born, it seemed the doctor told her she didn't have long to live. She lived in constant fear of that. As a result, if she met someone she liked, her fear of death was a drawback. She worried she couldn't be with me until the very end. Well, she couldn't. But frankly, almost no parent can be with their kid until the very end. In fact, I would say it's one of the greatest tragedies of life whenever a kid beats their parent to the grave. That's why war is so just... What about your father? He isn't supposed to know I was born. However, even for not knowing, he still treated me like a son. Why didn't you tell him? Yeah, my mother hid the fact there had to be a reason. I would not have let... Maybe, Lance. I'm not going to discount it, but I am going to wait and see what the reviews say. If people recommend it, I will play it. If people don't, because I'm like... it's sort of like Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm like... cautiously hopeful, but I'm not... you know, super eager, because there's just things about it that make me uncomfortable. And Sig, I'm sorry, if someone was my dad, I would let them know. You know, now he's died, and you have lost the chance to, like, talk about it with him forever. Just because you're like, well, I'm sure there was a reason, Herbert. There's more to my father's will than what I declared today. I must share my inheritance with my brother. He also said, you must split you and your brother's share with the people. That always bugged me up until now. I didn't know what he meant. That's all I wanted to say. And good night. Well, obviously he knew about you then. Wow, we've got enough party members to fill up an 8-person table. Although, not... well, huh. Because Sig is there. And I think that... I think that we're only making up 7 members. Because there's Choo Choo, Ellie, me, Satan, Rico, Billy, and Bart. And thanks to you, I've been taken back from Shakhan and Gibbler. Thank you. I really mean that. Now, in order to free other lands from Gibbler and Solarius, we gotta destroy the other 2 gates. Okay, it is 3. For some reason, I totally thought it was 2. Because counting is hard. We learned from Shakhan's notes the gates were form the points of a triangle. One point was the Great Mausoleum. 2 others remain, but we only know where one is. Yes, under the Ethos headquarters. However, wasn't there when we followed Stone under the Ethos. Well, yeah, but we didn't go all the way because we got ambushed and had to like leave. Oh, absolutely. Lance, obviously I can't promise to play every single thing that people who come in want me to play, because that would just get untenable, but absolutely, let me know what you think of it. If it really is there, it must be buried deep beneath the earth. How are we gonna destroy it then? By combining everyone's gear power! Oh my god, Choo Choo, I can't believe you're a character. What are we gonna do with everyone's gear? Dig a giant hole in the ground? Have a dance party? What's wrong with that? Yeah, that would take years. Shavot has a cannon? Why didn't we use the cannon when Shavot was under attack? Well, if that worked, we would have tried it already. Oh, I forgot about Maria. For some reason, I couldn't remember who that was. So yeah, we got 8 people. That's actually a pretty damn big party. Most games don't make it to 8. Oh. So it must be something more powerful than Shavat's cannon. And we don't have a Gepler battleship. Maybe we should get one. Any weapon that powerful on Earth? Gepler battleships and Shavat's cannons are the most powerful weapons ever produced by man. So we need a weapon produced by gods. Hey, Faye! What about your gear? But I seem to remember seeing something. What? A weapon with firepower like those two. Yeah, I got it! It's impossible to play everything I want to, for sure. Because the games are coming out that I want to play faster than I can play them. Foot Jasper? Wait, what? Is that Fatima Jasper? Is that like a 4? I don't know what that is. We're gonna take up a mountain. What about that? Zidane, what? However powerful the Jasper may be, how are we gonna aim it at the Ethos headquarters? To damage something that deep underground, we would have to attack it from directly above. The Jasper gun is... Yes, of course. What, so we should just move forward Jasper to the top of Babel? Now that you mention it, Babel does overlook their headquarters. If we shoot it from there, we might just possibly be able to reach that far underground. Well, doesn't it fly? But how can we move Fatima Jasper? It's impossible, something that heavy. It's already flying, isn't it? Didn't the control room in Babel control a cannon or something? I think it moved the giant mirror outside. Wait, so we're gonna set up like... Oh god damn it, do I have to climb Babel Tower again? Mario, you know anything about like that? I've never heard anything about it, but... It might be there. Let's go check. Good night, Lego guy. Thank you for stopping by. That rhymed. Wait a moment. A giant mirror and a giant cannon both from the same ruin? There might just be something in this. I have solved the puzzle. I was like, can you just stop speaking in like cryptic riddles and just tell us? Holy crap. The Babel and Jasper ruins of the same civilization. One far more advanced than our own. Are the two structures similar to you? I believe they were both built with gears and a powerful foe in mind. Yeah, I noticed that, but... Well, based on what we know of the game, because years and years and years ago, the people of Shavat went to war with Solarius, and there were certain key gears, such as Bart's new gear, and also the Weltel, that were instrumental in driving back Solarius. So it seems to me that Fort Jasper and the Tower of Babel were designed in order to fight Solarius, is what I think they're talking about. Advance! The people who built the giant mirror bubble tower know about the giant gun of Jasper. Well, what are you getting at? We can probably assume the mirror was built to reflect something. Is that something being a beam? A beam shot by the Jasper gun? I mean, that mirror can reflect a beam attack? Well, that's what mirrors do, dude. Dude. Yes. Long ago, Bill and Jasper must have been a war. Oh, okay. I was like, why would they build a mirror to reflect an attack? But no, they mean like just a deflect rather than reflect. Not exactly. Well, Mary and the Jasper gun were combined to make one weapon. Okay, no, I was right. Rico, you're dumb. But those things are so far. How could they be one weapon? Yeah, the gates may be far apart, but aren't they still one device? To shoot whatever they wanted to shoot. What do they use a gun for? Billy? Why can't your dad be on the team? That I do not know. Well, the point is, how do we use the weapons as one? Aim is just one at the mirror on fire. The mirror will reflect a beam on the gate. I think it'll work, but I don't want to climb Babel Tower again. Theoretically, quite a few minor adjustments. Although I do have a flying thing, don't I? Just the mirror is going to be rather difficult and tedious. The two weapons are one. It should not be too difficult. I hope. Yeah, I think it was meant to reflect shots back at the enemy. If you're wrong, it'll come back and hit you. Yes, that's why it's most difficult for the gun through. The mirror must be hit precisely. We will need to divide into two teams. One will fire the gun, while the other will adjust the angle of the mirror to ensure the beam hits in the Ethos headquarters. So this is my idea. I will take the dangerous part of adjusting the mirror. Alright, Hyuga. We'll let you take care of that. Seems like your type of job. That's another thing, because it definitely implies that Sigurd is from Solarius, because he knew Hyuga. So sometime he was born to a woman that was of a religious sect that is neither Nasan nor Ethos. Which just seems, I'm like, how many religions are there in this world? Although granted, how many religions are there in our world? So that's not really a valid question. But then he went up to Solaris after his mother died when he was 5, and I guess for 5 years was up there until he and Hyuga escaped, at which point he went to Ave? Is that what I'm understanding? I'll go too. Dot might need help. It might be lonely with just sit down and Faye. I better go too. Wow. Claws out. Alright. Now what about the gun? I'll do it. Is that my kind of job? Don't worry, I won't miss. I haven't been using a gun for nothing. Probably go to I better go to Jasper. Me too. Me wish to go. Oh god. Please don't make me play as the second team. You go to Satan, named the mirror at the Ethos headquarters. Name the Jasper gun at the mirror. Let's get back to Yggdrasil and get going. That's not my voice. My voice is up here. Hello, Ramses. Allow with contact with Shavat. Not only Shavat, the Ignis defeat and the Thames retreat. Yes, even Elru. You. Useless as always. Failure to begin with. Trash. What did you just say? No one calls me trash. No one. I will break your monitor so hard. That's the truth, though. And just what is that attitude? You should show some loyalty. You don't show loyalty to a master that abuses you. How dare you call me trash? Damn you. Calm down, Command. It's not good for you. You still haven't recovered from the last battle. It doesn't matter. The lambs are probably on their way to destroying the gate. But not this time. I'd like to see your intrinsic powers. If you aren't the trash we think you are. Launch the ship. Get to him. This time, I'll go myself, and I'll bring him down. Commander, you can't go out there like that. Oh, I forgot who that was for a second. Commander, request permission to handle the situation. Oh, there's the elements. We'll do our best to meet your expectations. Commander, please, you must get medical attention. To make our ideals a reality. Interesting that all their elements are female. Is that just because women are just, like, does testosterone get in the way of the, like, higher level power? Or was it just that men were harder to control? Well, then, we're off. He didn't even give you permission. You're like, permission to do this? And he's like, and he's like, okay, I'm going. Not what I meant to do. So the first question. Are my gears... Yes, they are. Okay. That was the big question I had. I'm like, because I don't necessarily want to go out and fight with other guys if there's a very good possibility that when I get in a fight with the elements. I love my airship. Oh, I do have to say, this is a little bit of a disappointing airship theme. Thank you, Lance. Well, I mean, that is what preparing both teams' gears. Although Chew doesn't have a gear, Chew just gets big. Chew has no gear, Chew's just a fatty. Alright. To the gear shop, what up? Every gear is going down to the gear shop, whoa. I have to think that's half the reason they made Chew, just so you wouldn't suddenly be upgrading like 6 gears right now. So they figure that Faye and Bart's are going to be okay. So that... Okay, you should have nothing. Yeah, you are definitely above and beyond what this thing can give you. I'm kind of concerned by how much better you are than what they can give you. Are there... Is there another gear shop I should be using that's way better than this one? Because this is like, you know, armor value 300, and I have like armor value 500. Like, this is a slight upgrade, but I feel like there's way better ones out there. Okay, that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, this gear shop is terrible. Nassan, come with me! I don't know how how I feel about this screen, because it's like everything's so much smaller and it's just so pixelated. It looks bad, but it's also kind of like helps the scope of the game. So it's like, if I'm going to remake this game, what would I do with that screen? Would I keep it the same? What would I do? Let's go ahead. Launch the Great Tree. Back to Nissan. I definitely want to be ready for this. I don't want to get stuck in a battle I can't win. God damn it. I always forget that the top button, like that button, is used to launch, like, go forward. Because the last button I expect is the menu button. So I was like pressing all the buttons, I end up trying the like go back inside the usual button before I try the go forward button. So how do I land? There we go. I think I was like literally on top of Nissan. It was like you can't land in Nissan, dude. I don't want to fight you guys. I don't want to waste my fuel fighting you guys. Oh, I just can't go through the forest. Why not? I like forests. Alright, go in, upgrade our gears, and then head on to the front. I'm hoping I can land on top of it. Oh, that's why. Why can't I run forward? Oh, because I'm grinding my freaking nose into the wall. I'll get you, wall! One of us is going down, you or me. You sure do. So again, you're full up, aren't you? No, you're not. Oh. Oh, 35 output. Derp. Okay. I think everyone's full up, yep. So yeah, you have that one. And then, yeah, you have nothing, because you're brand new and awesome. Yeah, you have 6,000 now, and you can have 12,000. That's a slight difference. I'm not using him. I'm not using her. Okay. Thank you. Come again. And let me go ahead and also... Because I did get a new weapon for Bart. I don't think I can put it on without him in the party, though. I love the Nizam music. It just seems so calm and peaceful. Both of those things. Alright. Sorry, Nizam. The time for peace is over. Running on out. Now we're running on out. Running on out. Thank you, Lance. I always forget that, because it's so dumb. Chrono Cross was an interesting game that was very flawed. They were trying to do some pretty amazing things, but unfortunately, they got, like, too tied into a story that wasn't explained until the very end. You know, so you end up having to play through an entire freaking game before anything makes sense. I honestly think it would have been awesome if they didn't announce it as the sequel to Chrono Trigger. If it was a game in its own right, and they just, you know, were like from the producers of Chrono Trigger, but they didn't act like it was related, it may have been better. I did like her little spiel about how business is really slow, but seeing that I sell war, that may be a good thing. That's a good way of putting it, actually. There we go. Okay. I mean, like, I don't know if I would call the story straight up simple, but yeah, the game treated its story significantly harder than it needed to. Oh, that's that thing. I was thinking, what is that? That is our old base hangar. Now, please put me at the top. Please put me at the top. Well, at least we are starting partially the way up. Partially the way? Wow, am I from World Final Fantasy now? I think that does avoid the worst part of it. Duck, what should we do? Look up. There's a reflection mirror. The Jasper beam will be reflected off that and destroy the gate. Let's hurry to the control room where our pursuers are still gone. Shall we save? I'm not entirely sure we have pursuers. Like, why do we think someone's coming after us? I mean, from a gameplay perspective, I know that Ramses is coming, but how does Satan know that? Yeah, I actually, it's interesting. I bought Resonance of Fate, and I just could not get into it. I didn't understand. Bye, guys. Because, yeah, the combat system was really confusing, and... Well, shall we go too? Oh, wait a second, I can choose who to use. Well, unfortunately, I got these guys ready to go, so I guess I'm using them. Hopefully I get a chance to rearm Billy, because I think I have to put some bullets in his gun. Okay, from where we're going, the control room is below us. Oh, I'm supposed to go down. Or not. Satan, you asshole. So... what's going on? Like, I don't see any other directions I can go. Because this goes outside again, doesn't it? Oh. That's right. I didn't see a door down there. I do like this music. This music is very eerie and, like, otherworldly. So is that a door? Okay. Yeah, but I forgot. I look into the mirror. You are not the enemy. It's gonna be okay, dog? We must do it. I am counting on you. Alright, let's do our part. You know, if we just stay in here, they have to fight us on our own terms. So how are you going to aim? Billy, do you read? We are ready here. Commence firing. That was a bit of a jerk move. Because it was like, okay, we've walked 5 seconds. Are you guys in position? No. You're Dominia. Wait, suppose they figured out our plan? Of course. The ancient mobile gun platform floating above Ignis, and this reflector at Babel Tower. I know your plan to use them together to destroy the gate generator below Ethos headquarters. Of course I won't let you do it. For the commander's honor and the pride of the elements, you need to be more flexible. Here I come. Oh, I'm plenty flexible. So they're hitting me with water and earth. Ow. Okay, 5% hyper. Eh, go for it. Holy shit! Calm down, lady! The element of wind be upon you. %10 hyper. Ow. You just really like using different elements, don't you? Terra Ghost. Here we go. Choo go! Go chew. Stop at the save point. Let's begin our preparations. Why are we letting the fluff ball control a cannon? I think so too. I mean, granted, we know she went crazy and like killed dozens of people once. Sometime to launch. Course 10's okay. There's an image on the radar. Talon. Oh, there you are. Alright already. So you're serious? You're really gonna reflect a big laser off a mirror? Pretty stupid. Inverted pull-ups are really tough. But I can do 300 pull-ups, you know? For the drop ratio. Drop ratio in the atmosphere will be huge. So can I please gear up? Here they come. I'm going out to return fire. Billy, you gonna be okay? I have to do it. Try and get his shut off while we hold him back. Good luck. Oh, damn it. I completely upgraded Billy's gear for no reason, possibly. It wouldn't let me say that. That sucks. Can't believe you'd even think of such a stupid plan. Who'd have thought? Hey, never know until you try, right? Keep talking while you can. Dominion and Kelvina should have taken over Babel Tower by now. You get out of here now. Good! I swear, it's like she's like slightly off time with everyone else, and so she's responding to different parts of the conversation. Ow! Ouchie! Damn it. That hurt. That did damage. That also hurt. Ow! Whoops. Dude, you have low accuracy. How are you hitting me? Stop. Wow, that did nothing. Miss! You have low accuracy, you jerk face. Also, you have 25% hyper mode. Can you please hyper mode? Miss, please. Hyper, you have 25% chance. Just do it. Oh, okay, that also works. Alright. Evasion down. Accuracy down. Power up, apparently, though. You can now up to 30%. Will you please? I swear, this mech, for whatever reason, has to get to like 50% before it ever works. But I've never even seen it for that mech. I want to know what it looks like. But I want to know what it looks like. I don't need it to win. I just really want to know what his looks like. And I never will. So how are you stuck on these fights for an hour? Or is there another one coming? Now, Billy, shoot. Why does he say fire? You're the only one in the control room, Billy. Oh, was that what that was? Whoops. Whoops. Billy! Damn it, slip. You're not going to direct hit. Billy, we cannot hold on much longer. If you miss this one, it is over. And well. If these are set to be used together, why is it not just aimed directly to begin with? Wait, oh crap. Well, goddamn, I thought that was it. This may be bad. This might be very bad. So you're powering up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to heal the other team up, for sure. I did not realize there'd be a second freaking round. missed. Don't worry about it. Calm down, name. They're back! God, I hate this thing. Stop. Okay, booster first to get more turns. Down to 700 fuel. Sucks. But oh well. We'll still get through it. I'm pretty sure Chew can actually take this by himself if he absolutely needs to. Damn it. Okay, there goes that one. Good, good, good. Seems like he's counterattacking, from what I can tell. Please stop missing Chew. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. What just happened? Can someone explain that to me? Oh, well, I don't know why your superpower healed him. That's flippin' stupid. What's the point of having a superpower if it heals your enemies? I was super excited. I was like, yes! Waited forever to be able to do that again, and then it heals. And we will get through this. Ow! Stop hitting me! It's gonna take freaking forever to do. Do they ever run out of fuel? Kinda hope so. Stop missing, you little furball! Oh my god! And that would be fine if I had an alternate method of attack, but I don't. It's like, if you go hyper against this part of the fight, you just lose. Please do damage, Chew. How many hit points does it have? I even went for this. Oh my god. Chew, you are a worthless furball and I hate you. It didn't give me an option, Lance. It said these are your parties. I mean, I think I could have changed them, but the game's narrative definitely said these are your parties. So I assume the game's narrative knew what it was talking about. Well, there was damage. Stop! Run out of fuel already! Can't you just look at this and be like, okay, well, obviously, you know, it's going to take time, but eventually the player will win, so let's just give it to him. Ay, not very good encounter design. Die. Why isn't Moria coming out to help? She's just standing there. Well, no, more that thank God Choo Choo can heal himself. I mean, obviously this wouldn't be an issue if I knew I was going to fight them 2 times, because I would have handled the first fight way differently. Oh wow, that is a big question, Christian. That is a very, very big question. But okay, here's my understanding. A very, very long time ago, the Solarian Empire created a bunch of people, or stop! Solarian Empire basically was the most advanced civilization in the area in Xenogears, and so they basically went out and subjugated all the other areas of the world. For whatever reason, the only other group that could stand up to them was Shavat. Shavat went to war with the Solarian Empire and ultimately actually managed to do enough damage that the Solarians had to back off. Unfortunately, Shavat also took severe, severe damage in this. They had to put up the shield around Shavat and take off in order to avoid being effectively, not taken over, but being destroyed. That led to the, people of Nisan, Avet, and Kislev basically being left to their own devices for a while, and the Solarian Empire very slowly infiltrated them, primarily through use of the Ethos religion, in order to reassert their dominance, but do it in a less obvious way in order to avoid a recurrence of the war against Shavat. Because Shavat had made these like super, super, super advanced gears, which were actually able to break through a lot of the barriers that the Solarians had set up for themselves. So, that said, we are playing as Faye, who are from Shavat, and somehow or other, we have one of the God Gears. I'm pretty sure both... Please hit! This is so annoying. I'm pretty sure... Dude, this fight is pissing me off so much. Primarily because there was no way I could have prepared for the fact it's going to randomly force me to go into the same fight twice in a row. Oh my gosh, so triggered. I mean, I've put too much time into these fights, even though if I went through them again, I would just destroy them, because I wasted a lot of time trying to see the, Bart's ultimate attack, and Bart's ultimate attack ended up healing the asshole. Die. Thank God. But yeah, because Faye has one of the, like, ultimate gears that managed to fight off Solarius, and now Bart has one too. Even though Bart totally got destroyed in that fight. Good job, Bart. Okay, you better freaking hit this time, Billy. Lamb's taste. Taste? I thought I told you to shut up. So what happened with the shot? I don't really care about those guys. I don't remember the first cinematic of the game. That was way too long ago. Wow, calm down, buddy. Billy! Billy, you did it! The plan succeeded! Great, somehow it worked. Damn, too late. What should we do, Dominia? We'll continue this later. Let's go, Kilvina. Ellie, I didn't want to be your enemy, but since your motives are different, I guess there was no choice. We'll meet again and settle things at that time. So what element was Ellie going to be? Because they've already got, it seems like, the, you know, fire, water, earth, and, air. So, there's only one gate left on the surface. Well, the nude woman, I'm assuming, is possibly Faye's mother. Definitely the woman that Faye made the painting of in Nisan. Although we don't know how Faye did that. There's obviously some time paradox things going on. Because that painting is way older than Faye is. But it definitely looks like Ellie, and it also looks like Faye's mother, I believe. The problem is its location. Queen Zephyr said there's 3 on Earth and 1 Solarius. According to Shakhan's report, each gate is placed in a triangle around Solarius. Well, let's look at the map given by the Queen. It describes the area before the gates were placed. And Lance, again, I didn't pick Choo Choo. I oppose that description. So the land actually looks like on the other side of the invisible barrier. The gate should be set up somewhere on this map. Yes, the English gate is here. Either's headquarters here, so... Well, logically then, I think the next place could be here or here. Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on which direction we go from. Being that Shavat is up on the northern part, I assume it's going to be the southern location. North or south, that? North or south, huh? Because we have even chances of guessing which. Well, what if we try both ways? Is that all it takes? That would be difficult. I doubt they expected the second gate to be destroyed. So, I'm sure they'll be serious next time. That is not my voice. I am speaking in Satan's voice, I apologize. So I'm sure they'll be serious next time. We better plan carefully, but quickly. I don't know, Lance, I made it through. Yeah, in any case, we'll be able to avoid Geller's interference, will we? Doc, Ellie, where exactly is Solarius? That's the good question, Faye. I was wondering why, because it's like, shouldn't Doc and Ellie have a better idea since they've actually been to Solarius? There's only a map of Solarius and Solaris. I didn't even know the area of this land until I arrived here. Even Gebler? The relations with Earth are only revealed to commanders. Well, if that's the case, even Billy's father may not know it. Josiah left there in the middle of it. But it's still not my voice. Sagat and I were smugglers, and he did not have the time to look out the window. On top of that, when we were going through the gate from Solaris, we transferred to other places by using the environmental plane between each gate. Remember, when we made contact with the Kislev gate in Goliath? It's the same thing happens when we lose all sense of where we were before. Even if the gate divides the outer space, can't you recognize it? It's topography? Like mountains, jungles, so on? I don't think there were mountains. More like we were surrounded by the ocean. Well, then it can't be in the north. Sounds like we need to find the eternal wings in the lost ocean. This is the pole. It's all covered with snow. It is settled. Location is the gate south of here. Awesome! That was my guess just looking at things and looking where Shakhan, wow. Shavat was. That's the problem. You got Solarius, Shakhan, and Shavat. center of the triangle is only the ocean. If the gates are placed at the highest point in the north, the center will be the continent. And it coincides with Ellie's story. You may be right. Wait, there shouldn't be any facility over the ocean. The whole area around here is deep. If it exists, it must be deep, deep down. You just sold a submarine, right? And what's the problem? Is it... For a split second, I misread that as a bathysphere, and I was like, yes! It isn't made for deep sea exploration. The water pressure would crush us instantaneously. We got a problem then. Well, we may be able to use the bathyescapes or gears used by the salvages. Salvage? Right, that's it! The captain of the Thames must have tons of them. He's a man of the sea, and he will help us. He owes us from last time. Let's go to the Thames. Maybe our best chance for now. Shall we go to the Thames? So, there's one surface gate left. For Ramses, he couldn't defend it. So that's really interesting. Up until now, I had always thought the Solarian Empire was like up in the sky in space or something, because I kept referring to the surface. But the surface also works if you're underground or underwater. What's the purpose of his existence? Once trash, always trash. How much can one really expect? However, he must not be aligned before the Animus data is retrieved. You're right. There's a higher probability of it not getting the proper type. As it was in the past. We can't allow the lamb to go free yet. Who cares about that gate anyway? Caribbean? This can't be. Then I can spread it to Etronek? Those fools we call citizens are easily manipulated by the Emperor's words alone. So, the capital of the Solarian Empire is Etronek? You think Kane will be receptive? His body's already at the limit. He can't hold on much longer. As usual, a clone may be used. Those fools won't know the difference. And even if the barrier falls, it still won't be like the disaster before. If I recall, there's some very interesting data on that memory cube. If the barrier falls, will that flood the capital if they are underground? What is that? The mother. The mother? Indeed, that's what I said. Don't make me repeat myself. It's probable the mother exists along the lands. Yeah, and it's probably Ellie. Are you telling us our mother is somewhere else? Why didn't we notice that sooner? The sign of the mother. Her persona only appears after she reaches a certain age. There's also a high probability that she transmigrated into the antitype. The antitype? That woman from Nisan. Here, I'd like to use that nanotechnology product. Emeralda. I'm searching for the Thames? Wait, what year? He's been to the Thames? Why has he been in the Thames? To be sure, his mother says, that nanomachine colony, the artificial organism, was a creation between Contact and Antitype 4,000 years ago. So Contact is when they crash landed on this planet. So I do remember the opening thing basically had a ship that was like failing and about to be evacuated. I don't know what the antitype is though. A mother's memory. Yes, that's it. We can probably attain some kind of reaction. But even if we obtain a reaction and the Emeralda is destroyed, I've already gathered all the data I need. Any loss of it will have no consequence to the plan. Well, they do have slightly different faces, although very, very slightly. So first question. Did they heal my gears? They did. Should I not keep this up? Wait a while. For some reason, Satana's in my party. While Bart has 1 health. So they healed my gear, but they didn't heal my people. Let's see. It's difficult to say. Let me very briefly. So Faye is obviously the like thread that ties everything together. Faye's father seems like the linchpin of the entire plot. For some reason. So Faye's father taught him how to fight, and then Ellie started the game trying to get the well toll, but it tied in with Faye, which probably means that Faye's lineage goes back to the like founding of the either Solarian or Shavat Empire. I'm not really sure who built these gears. I like Faye, although I do have to say he's a little bit dry. His personality doesn't really shine through all that much. Satan, I love Satan. It may just be the Satan's voice that makes me love him. I think he's awesome. I'm a huge fan of Satan, which is why, basically, I mean, this is my default party, and I feel bad because it was the first party I had in the game, but Satan, he feels genuine. He feels honest. I also really like Ellie. It may just because Ellie's tie-in with Faye's mother and the fact that Faye painted a picture of her. I'm really interested in where she goes. Also, her background and the fact that she was experimented on, has some like anger control issues. I mean, she just seems to have a much deeper story than a lot of the other guys. Bart's story is interesting. The whole point of him getting back the crown of Fatima and then immediately turning it into a republic really surprised me, and it's not where I thought this game would go, and it's an interesting point. I also very much feel that Bart's personality is just sort of a reckless cavalier individual that's been raised in royalty and doesn't understand consequence. I like it. So these are definitely my top 4. I gotta tell you, Billy, I would like Billy more if he was his dad. I love Billy's dad as a character. Billy he seems like someone who hasn't been out in the world and doesn't really understand what's going on, and his entire world was shattered, but he's just so withdrawn, and so the scenes I have with him, he just seems he's not someone I want to interact with. But I absolutely adore Billy's dad. Rico is just a brute. I'm not a huge fan of Rico. I think his story is interesting, especially the fact that he may have some tie-in with what are they called? The wells? And the, like, sewer monster may be, like, his mom? There's something to do with the fact that, something bad happened to his mom, and that's sort of why he was born this way. And he's actually really important, but his dad rejects him. I mean, there's a lot going on with Rico, but overall, his actual personality is not that endearing. I think he's interesting as a background, but I don't want him in my party. I don't like him hanging around. Choo Choo is just weird. I don't know why Choo Choo's in the game. And Maria, I thought the scene with Maria, where she like had to make the decision to attack her dad, was absolutely stunning and beautiful. It was one of the high points of the game for me. However, again, it comes down to a question like Rico and Billy, where I appreciate them as characters. I just don't necessarily want them in my party. Their personality isn't something I really appreciate and enjoy like I do these guys. Hey, Cody, I've destroyed 2 gates. That's what you've missed. And where have you been, Cody? I have been missing you. What am I doing? I'm trying to go to the save point. I completely missed it. Cody, there are... There are a total of 4 gates, but apparently we only have to find 3 of them. One of the gates is on Solarian's side, and so we can't get to it and it doesn't end up mattering. Now I feel bad, I'm common. People really urged me to use Billy more. Billy's ammo mechanic is just kind of dumb, frankly. I don't know why it exists. Wait, we're going to the Thames. I was going to the gate. I want to go to the gate. How do I land? Just quit your job. That'll work. What the hell? Okay, I guess escape doesn't work. Why are these guys attacking me? So how do I get to the Thames? Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. I still want to quit my job too. Holy crap. I'm an Aqua Lord. Stop taking off. Okay, I guess that works. Like, dock. Man, that was weird. You have to be, like, actively going forward, so you have to press triangle and square at the same time. Hello, Thames. Why are you sitting here if you don't want it spun? That's like literally all this does. Weirdo. Hey man. Wells, where's Wells? Hello, man of the sea. Hi? Man of the sea won't talk to me. Since our work with the ethos is deep six, we've lost a lot of our purpose. Guess we'll just have to stick with wandering the seas and salvaging. Followed the sea for 30 years. When Wells attacked, I thought about running. You can talk to other areas aboard the Thames through that intercom. Okay, that's not where I'm supposed to go, apparently. I mean, they're so weak, they try and forget about their fear of the Reapers with that crap. The Reapers. So who am I supposed to talk to exactly? I'm not playing your stupid minigame. Hey, do some of this little junk. It's worse company than Wells. Alright. Ah, that's... My woman said I'll be able to save all the drowning people. The Reapers are good from afar, but afar from good. I kinda like that. So somewhere there's someone I'm supposed to talk to. Kitties. You hunt Wells ladies? That's not good. You don't want to do that. Brain damage. Whoa, cuz we got a lot of new parts. Do you? Do you really? $40 output. You do have new parts. Okay, that's still the same. I guess I should check. Yeah, okay. I saw Big Joe the last time I was here. I don't know if he's still here. I didn't see him. That's interesting. So that is still the most recent one for him. I wonder why he's less powerful than everyone else. That's a little sad. Come again. I found one that's this. I got one there. Huh? What's it talking about? So this doesn't seem to be where I want to be. Where I want to be. God dang it. That is such a dumb mechanic. Well, I haven't gotten there. How would I know what to expect? Although people have told me I'm pretty close to the end of the first disc. And I believe them, because they know what they're talking about. Alright, so where is my cellar dude? Cellar dude. Oh, that, okay. Sorry, that seems like such a weird question. It's like, you know what's going to happen in the second disc? I'm like, it's a blind run. How would I know what's going to happen in the second disc? Did not realize what you were asking specifically. Okay, so that wasn't what I want. Armor ground. Will you guys give me bathyspheres? Because I need to take a bath. I'm sure the whales are following us because of this captain. Men of the sea. Never lose. Hey! Hey, welcome. Rare finds from the sea bottom. No. Wow. Penguin Code is actually good for Rico, probably because I never use him. Because nobody likes Rico. The Reapers are scary. And you haven't even met the collectors yet. I'm here because the game told me to come here, Cody. I mean, oh, sorry, I forgot you weren't here. Basically, the third gate is under the sea. And it is far enough under the sea that the Yggdrasil cannot get to it. So, somewhere in this stupid town is going to be someone to, like, prompt that discussion. I have no idea why or how to get to them. I figured I would talk to the captain, but he just, like, ignored me. And I've talked to damn near everyone now. I don't know... Like, what am I supposed to do? I've talked to all of them, Cody. I'm pretty sure. Because there's all three of these guys. do you want me to do, game? I'm actually at a loss at this point. That's the screw elevator. Yeah, I don't know who to talk to. Word. Doesn't mean go talk to the people on the deck again. Maybe I missed something. Because that's the most obvious person to talk to. But when I did, it sure didn't let me. Dude, you were the first person I came to! What's wrong? What do you need? Point. X507Z1235? Hans, that sounds familiar? Where'd that come from? You just made that up. It's Sargasso Point. What? Sargasso? Sargasso? What's that? It's a cave formed from echoes over many years. It's supposed to have been a treasure, but no one's ever returned from there. So it is. The cave itself's alive. You going to Sargasso? Well, looks like it. You just can't dive that deep. If you did, they wouldn't be able to move. Keep your underwater gear here. Take your ship as far as you can, and dive only with your gears. I'll go wake those winos up right now. Don't mention it. It's either done. Of course, where? Men of the sea, right? Blimey! I think he's got it. Take care then. Oh, but I wanted to see him do it! Oh yeah, forgot to tell you. I'll operate them underwater. It's easy. You can jump in water without your feet touching the ground. Keep jumping to build up speed. Jump in the water without your feet touching the ground. Keep jumping to build up speed. I already did. But I didn't get to see the captain do his Men of the Sea thing. Faye, you're terrible. But aren't I trying to go down? Wait, that's not where I want to go. North. So you say. Here we go. Okay, it's not gonna make me. Why is that dot moving? Here we go, guys. Sargasso calling. Ah, are disoriented. So where am I trying to get to? No. Hot smash. Dang it. Ow. Reppa. Poor Cody. By learning Yamaga. I don't want to fight you guys. You smell funny. Ow. Merman. Ow! Okay, these guys hurt. These guys are doing, like, for real damage. Okay, so I'm noticing there is a lot of electrical damage. Do I have anything against electricity? Okay, ground, yes. Ironically, I actually had to look it up. I recognize Ursus as bear, but I didn't actually know. Oh, Micah. But didn't I have? But when you were like, "Isn't it Ursa?" and I was like, "Huh." I'm pretty sure I remember Ursus, and so I actually looked it up, but it turned out that yes, I was right. Electric damage down. I don't know where I'm going. I think it's on Faye right now. Hi, cat. Damn it! Oh, awesome. So where am I going in this room? I can get back out of it, but I don't see any other option. I mean, like, I don't know where to go. And what do you mean? Well, then what is the death blower? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was that, like, item that made you learn death blows faster. Which is right there. God damn, I'm tired of this fight. Well, then I have no idea what you're referring to. God damn, these guys hit hard. Why am I doing, like, no damage now? Hi, kitty. Oh, there's a path this way. I did not realize that. So it doesn't want me to go that way. It's a death scythe. Why are you picking on Ellie so much? Dude, leave her alone! Freaking rapist? Apparently, he's taking quite a bit of beatings. Is this a boss? Damn it. Well, if he's a boss, he got killed. Alright. Do we get some? No, we didn't get somewhere important. What? I made a scene transition. Bug off. Lance, it depends. Generally speaking, I play RPG. God damn, I'm not doing any damage to these guys. I play RPGs for their storyline, and so I'm not going to, you know... Okay, these guys are taking no damage. I'm trying to. I think he's a turn first. No idea, Cody. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I haven't actually gotten to fight as myself for a very long time. Well, no, they're not going to care about water. Why does he 74%? 84%? 100%? Percent of what? How do you get past this guy? Like, nothing does damage. Nothing does... Okay, fine. Bye. It doesn't matter they're on a lot of hit points. They take no damage from anything. This is ridiculous. So is there anything I can do to repair my gears? So that was probably the... So interesting, out of combat you use way less. No, screw you guys. That looks like a mouth. Yeah, it's... I mean, I play RPGs for the storyline. If the storyline is good, then I'll very obviously enjoy the RPG. If the storyline, you know, the combat system alone is not going to make me like or dislike it. Like, a good example of that is I've never liked Diablo. Because the storyline is super basic and super annoying, and it's like... Loot collection RPGs have never done it for me. But, like, obviously I love the Tales series. Deathblower 2. What is that? It's something for gears, I'm sure. Do I have to equip it? Apparently not. It was level 2 death blows. I can already do level 3 death blows. Like, I don't... What? I seem to be out of the water now. Is this the third gate? Who are you? I should have found a person to... Oh, it's my friend that wants to kill me. How do you do? I'm Rattan, one of the followers of Krelian. Please excuse me. I'd like to show my face, but as a result of the human-machine fusion. God damn it. Was there a, like, repair guy out there or a save point or something? You're the ones who left the top for the surface. You must have a good reason. Our current task is about to inspection of the evidence. It'll ruin everything for someone as dead to the world as he appeared here. A person who's calm and cool like myself would be perfect for the job. Oh, but don't worry. I'll be just inspecting here. Emeralda here will take care of you. But you're my sister, sort of. I like prizes. Yeah, she's not too bad. Damn it! She's not too bad if I can figure out what I'm doing. Ow. Damn it. Yeah, I definitely do feel like the characterization took a dive in this game compared to everything else. They spend a lot of time on the overall plot, but because of that, so I don't see any different options since I have Deathblower 2 on. Why does he have a 0% chance of hyper mode? Is it because he hasn't learned any of the one things? Anger issues. I think he just doesn't have any level, like 7-point death blows, so he can't do them. Yeah, I am not seeing Deathblower 2 doing anything right here. What is a triangle X? You can't press both of those numbers. Uh-oh. She put her wings down. Well, sorry, sis. I didn't mean to, like, fight with my family. I see. Reckless. Now that you should use a little release of memory. Or maybe recording. Turned out just to be as Krillian said. Oh, that's what that does. That's odd. It's a manifestation of the imprinting. At any rate, it's proven. With that, excuse me. Let's report the results. Oh, go ahead and take the... What is this, some sort of a, like, contest? Hey, if you beat her, you get her. Use her any way you like. After all, she is your daughter. Is she gonna be my final party member? Because it does look like there's one left. Freaking Bart, he's like, what of you, submarine? I can fly! We all live in a yellow submarine. Camelot. Let's see. What the hell is it saying? It's saying Kim. How did you miss that? It said it like 10 times. Wouldn't be my resemble. Kim is Kim. Yeah, how do I unlock more of the hyperboat attacks? Because I can only have triangle right now. Kim? The person resembling Faye, right? Who is... Is he the one who created you? What do you mean by creating me? Kim is Kim! Don't you see? Kim. You're really... I thought I was dreaming. Yes, I was dreaming. A long, long dream. Well, it seems you resemble someone important to her. Probably the person who created her. Probably the person she wanted to kill a few minutes ago. Hey, my name is Faye, not Kim. They do both have 3 letters, though. Now I know. Faye's Kim. Listen. I was dreaming a long dream. Kim is fine. For her, Kim means more than just a name. More like father. Father? No, I mean as a general meaning. Listen, I've dreamed about really old times. Kim was much older and I was in some clear tube. Kim was putting mini candles on a white soft confection. I didn't know when he was doing that, but I sensed he was looking forward to me coming out of the tube. But soon everyone was gone, and my body disappeared, and I was in somewhere dark for a long, long time. Way too long. Please, promise you'll stay, Face Kim. Okay. Really? Really, truly? Really? Don't bother. Who's this old lady? I'm talking to Kim. Old lady? I had a painting made about me. You do have anger management issues, Ellie. Holy crap. Hey. Why don't you be your Kim? The fake Kim. Oh, but do you have a name? Oh, you're cool, Phase Kim. It's me, Emeralda. Kim named me because I have emerald hair. Don't you remember? Alright, Emeralda. Alright, I'll stay with you this time, I promise. Really? Really, truly? Oh my god. Dr. Cullen acted on his own to use her as a disposable soldier. Some information existed on how he's passed over the Krellian. Who knows what he'll do next? We must find Solarius before that happens. Received a telegram from Shavat. Due to a weakening gate, a city that may be Solarius has been discovered. Perfect. Let us go back to Shavat for now. Well, actually, let us save the game for now, because it is 11 o'clock. But hey, we went through all 3 gates in one episode. That's kind of awesome. Awesome, Cody. Interesting. So they're not an undersea society. That looks suspiciously like another tower. Boom, boom, boom. It's so phallic. Oh, wow. Colas Tower didn't do that. It's like a flower. It's an evil flower that wants to destroy the world. Alright. I was like, that scene kind of went slightly longer than it should have. We're finally able to locate and see Solarius after destroying the 3 gates on the surface. Every time I come here and the music starts, I always think of her as Queen Zeal. However, if we destroy the final main generator on the Solarius homeland, we can't completely wipe out their gate. Malia, this is where you and Sibzen come in. Now this gate is weakened. We can use Sibzen's heavy particle cannon to distort space and neutralize the gate for a brief moment. When penetrating Solarius, it would be best to move about in small groups so that we do not attract attention. If possible, I would like to. Yes, I can guide you through Solarius. I'll go too. It's a little concerning, if it's Ellie. What are you? Wait, I didn't mean it like... Understood. Ellie, Faye, and I will move about together. The rest will form a separate group to sneak in. Maria, so you and Sibzen will wait outside and stand by. Fine, I understand. Well, this is breaking for now. Once you're all ready, we should meet here before we take off. Awesome, Cody. It depends. I don't know how fast Disc 2 happens, because there are a lot of boss fights, but there's also just a lot of reading, so we might get through it pretty quick. You're going, aren't you? To Solarius. Yes. I have chosen my own path. So there's no turning back. You will be hurt. They will also be hurt. Indeed. But I could not find any other path to choose. If I happen to be overcome to the dark side, well, at that point, I have already. Don't say anything more. already know. Now, this is your sword. Please, come back alive. I was like, why are you getting a sword? Zen, you too. Please take care of Midori.